problem. Yeah, okay, wonderful. Just a moment, I show you. It's a short lecture about the problem what connected with the fiat or some of the some digital money. You see now position we have fiat money. It's banknotes, coins, electronic money, and other derivatives from its money, some of the stamps, stickers, discount papers, futures, and forward contracts. We have a Bitcoin, like Ethereum and other, approximately 200 different types of cryptocurrencies connected with the Bitcoin. And stable coin, it's a linking paged fiat money, metals, digital currency, tokenization process, and smart contract development. Stable coin, it's very interesting situation because it's have a backed with the real fiat money, but not real fiat money, but it's possible will be gold, silver, and in our metals. Yes, and we have a possibles to create some of the central bank digital currency (CBDC). It's guaranteed by central bank of relevant jurisdiction. It's the same European central bank digital currency, Ukrainian, Kazakhstan, United Kingdom of central bank digital currency, and others. Yes, for us, it's promise to change this digital currency, but on the exchange rate 1-to-1 from the fiat money. It's the same. It's possible to use cash token because it's like cash, and CBDC. Central bank digital currency with expiration date. It's very interesting. There is currently three core types of the digital cash instruments: stablecoin, tokenization deposit, and central bank digital currency. You see, for you and for all of us, very interesting. How will the parallel circulation of fiat money and numerous private money in form of Bitcoin, stable coin, new digital state currency, and who will be regulated, and what role will global big data platform play in this? Because it's become our finance market become very hard to understand. Yes. And the key aspect of financial system is the singleness of the money. Yes, it's singleness of the money. It's a problem. What we have a possible to change our fiat money on digital money by the rate 1-to-1. It's if its position not execute in future, we have a tremendous problem connected with the, not only public money, but with private money. Next position. And these cases build the new types of technology. I hope you know some of them about this process. It's a blockchain, it's a smart contract, and digital assets and tokens. It's a very big problem, and the same next my big lectures, because it's not easy problem what connected with this new technology. And the first, it's about the Bitcoin. Yes, now 575 million people, which according to our calculation, when 10% of adult population on planet use its money like Bitcoin and some of the stable coin. It's very interesting what 10% activity use its cryptocurrency. And when appeared Bitcoin, it's very interesting, was a picture. Thousands of new cryptocurrency have appeared on the market. It was too easy to create them. Project after project was launched using the initial coin offering method. For example, any names of Jesus coin, sex coin, cat coin, and whatever what used in these cases. You know, 81% of cryptocurrency what issued on this time, it's approximately 10 years ago, ended in fraud. Yes, and only 1.9% of the all initially offering method was successful. You see, it's a picture presented how growing the price of Bitcoin. You see what now it's achieved 100,000 of dollars. Yes, but it's not stable. It's volatile. It's fall till 67,000 and dollars. But you see, it's stable growth of this price of Bitcoin. And you see, for example, on this picture, what create BlackRock company, what Bitcoin all time its price, his price is growing. It's have a quickly growing, but when it's fall, but now growing, and when fall, but you see it's stable growth and achieve a price of 100,000 of dollars for one Bitcoin. And you see its correlation Bitcoin with the another assets, with stock market indices. It's, you see, it's a blue, it's a Bitcoin. You see, it's stable, not far from another assets. It's stable with another currency, for example, euro and yen. It's stable with corporate bond, price of the corporate bond. It's stable with real estate. Yes, it's very interesting. It's what it's for investors. It's investors. It's correlation between Bitcoin and gold. You see very interesting picture. You see what Bitcoin is red. When the price of Bitcoin grows, the price of the gold it's a fall. When price of the gold is growth, the price of Bitcoin is a fall. It's what explain what it's the same two assets what can use in your portfolio investment and your portfolio investment. And in these cases, Bitcoin may be seen as an increasingly unique diversifier against some of this fiscal, monetary, and geopolitical risk factors investors may face elsewhere in their portfolio. You see what all told what Bitcoin is very volatile, but it's have now possible to use in your position or position in investment process. Fiat paid, I told you, it's stable coins. In these cases, value of usually backed by the most popular currencies: US dollar, euro, pound sterling. I know some stable coin what have backed from stability with Mongolian Turkic, for example. And you see how much it's currency to use in to buy some of the fiat money. You see it's growing from 50 billion till 42 billion last year. Yes, and it's a quickly growing exchange between cryptocurrency and fiat money. Yes, and it's have a possibles to show what electronic wallet growing from its turnover growing from 50 million in month till 430 million per month. It's tremendous growing of turnover cryptocurrency market. And you see on this position, creation decentralized finance system or area, because it's not who regulate its system, and it's not far from regulation situation, and have a possibles to use and different transaction what don't have a possibles to check under the situation with laundering of money. You see what the stable coin become very popular. It's the most popular stable coin, Tether, US coin, Binance USD, DAI, and other Pax Gold, and other big tech company or big data company, for your opinion, IT corporation. It's start to use its cryptocurrency to convert in dollar or euro using legal tender, fixed price, stable as a collateral stating behind. It's a very interesting position of this stable coin. You see the picture where is reflect the more popular stable coin. It's more popular. It's Tether, and in our position on another stable coin. But you see what growing was a tremendous amount of money turnover what used in the transaction of these stable coins. It's tremendous. It's billion of dollars what used in this transaction. But you know what it's a very interesting position what connected with the decentralized finance area. But you know what have create new two area with connected with the centralized finance. It's connected with the central banks, and parallel decentralized finance what not connected with central banks, and have a big problem with some of the regulation. But it's a very interesting process what if you use some of the stable coin, your expenditure on some transaction below 1 cent, it's very cheaper transaction. But if you use some international transaction transfer service, the traditional in fiat money, for example, which charge an average till 6% per transaction. You see what it's a small position on expenditure for this transaction, and very higher fee on transaction connected with the traditional currency. With transaction, it's big advantage of cryptocurrency in these cases. And now what appeared some and much of the company to use some of the cryptocurrency. 113 countries in the world, included Ukraine, represented 98% of global gross domestic product, are exploring in CBDC, central bank digital currency, public or state digital currency. Yes, in these cases, CBDC is a central bank liability and is described as a digital form of a country's sovereign currency backed by government credit. Yes, and it's very interesting. In these cases, you know what the European Bank to already open till 500 million account in the central bank, because you know what using of central bank digital currency, it's possible only in central bank, because central bank is emittent of this currency, but in these cases central bank have easy possible to check all your transaction, because all transaction you will be across the central bank, only in central bank, not a commercial bank, and you needed to open your account in central bank. In these cases appeared some of the question: will CBDC replace paper currency? You know, it's maybe possible, maybe not. It's difficult now answered. Yes, because cash was used in 55% of transaction in last 224 year. Yes, but five countries, Austria, Holland, India, Mexico, Hungary, and Slovakia, have placed their citizen right to use cash under constitutional protection. There was an attempt to introduce a similar law in Latvia. Yes, and similar, it's become to struggle for cash. And in these cases, some of the big data, the first IT company and IT platform proposed to transfer some of our asset, for example, land, technology, gold, real estate, in a token. It's token. The first, it's interesting for bigger who try to execute its problem. It's a tremendous company, BlackRock. It's a tokenization of our asset. It's an interesting problem. Yes, it's tokenization. It's the first, just a moment, create a new position. I present you interesting information. Working with fiat money can be complicated by government's abandonment of cash. It's an interesting case. Sweden active attempts to eliminate cash from circulation have failed so far, as more than 1 million people in Sweden are not ready, primarily for technical reasons, to switch to electronic money. And it's a position to show what the cash execute. It's a problem. It's, I hope, a long time. But what is it? The tokenization. Purpose of tokenization of backed assets is to create a more accessible and liquid way to investing in these assets. Due to tokenization, assets are divided into small shares represented by digital tokens, allowing investor to buy these shares at a lower cost. Tokens associated with valuable assets are usually backed by the real assets, which gives them stability and value. Tokenization asset a much easier process. A trading and transfer ownership, since token can easily transfer and traded on digital platform. You see, it's the first interesting for tremendous digital platform like Facebook, Google, and Microsoft and others. You see what in this position, in this picture, you see what some various assets. It's a very verification of ownership. What's the price to determine? Because it's in this case, it's the price of your owner it's possible to evaluate it in dollar, in hryvnia, in tether, in Bitcoin, and other position. You see how much money you have possibles to use in your trade. And after asset valuation in this currency, what you need, you have a possibles to create tokens and tokenized assets to transfer on the market. And you see it's a transfer between two businessmen, what show you the way how to tokenization assets will be used in this new position of the trade, on the trade. What's the token? Maybe it's a very simple picture what show you what is it, how to use token. You see the token is the first using in like in blockchain system with the smart contract, and in these cases you see what the token is IT program, the part of information what the asset is, where it comes from, who owns this asset, and around him is a rules what the asset can and cannot do to be used in smart contract. In these cases, you see the process of tokenization, each of the, for example, real estate, for example, gold, for example, your car or vehicle, you have a process of tokenization where to your valuation and after then to create some of the IT program what edit for your information about what is it owner, and it's show your possibles. You want to buy or sell your token or save in a bank. It's for your opinion, and it's included the process of tokenization. In these cases, you see what the tokenization represents the next critical evolution of money system, similar to moving from the physical coins to book and try ledgers maintained by trusted intermediaries, paper ledgers to electronic ledgers, and the resultant dematerialization and digitalization of cash as we know it today. Yes, and it's an interesting, very interesting process. It's show one picture what maybe you easy will be understand the situation with the tokenization. It's I repeat, it's verification of your ownership and in our asset, art, cars, precious real estate, then asset valuation in currency what you want, Bitcoin, Tether, dollar, and ours. When you're creating token and your asset to send in a process of developing smart contract, what it read part of this cycle, what explain the situation with another process of developing your owners on the market. You choosing the blockchain, building the app to manage tokenized assets, and relies on the secondary market in token. You not miss the problem with tokenization with equity or bonds. It's another problem. Bonds and equity is a security, but token is not security. It's only reflect the situation with your owner. And it's a problem connected with the intersection of central finance system and decentralized finance system. Decentralized, I told you, it's connected with the fiat money, with the central bank digital currency, and DeFi, decentralized, connected with Bitcoin and stablecoin. But they have the area increased risk of and financial instability. For example, if you not forget, 2 years ago in the United States, in California, have a bankruptcy, free tremendous bank, Signature Bank, and I forget another name of the bank, but they lost $532 billion of dollars, and not it's greater than increases 2008 crisis. Yes, in this case is not not a position what state support its banking system, and the customer of this bank lost of all of the money. And in these cases, in a European country, create a system of MiCA, what process of easing, what controlled process of easing cryptocurrency and listing cryptocurrency assets on trading platform, regulate stablecoin and money tokens, and connected with the crypto asset service providers. Yes, it's but it exemptions in these cases what NICA not control situation in decentralized financial area, because in decentralized financing area it's spread in all of the world. Yes, in all of the world. And for example, European regulation system not have a possibles to check the whole process in all of the countries, And you see what now we have this system of banking regulation is parallel circulation of fiat, digital, state, and private currency. You see what in these cases, each of customer, it's a blue customer, have a possibility to open account in Commerzbank, some of the municipal bank, industrial bank, and have a possibility to create digital wallet or e-wallet. Yes, in these cases, it's digital wallet connected across the blockchain, and it's safe. It's money, and create new position. It's possible to save and sell or buy some of the different cryptocurrency. And these cases, customer, for example, in Latvia, it's possible have a possible fiat money, central bank digital money, and some of the private money like Tether and others. And parallel, it will be work system of SWIFT. It connected with the federal system of United States, would help to make a transfer in dollars. It's parallel, create some of the central bank digital system, some of the DeFi system, and SWIFT, and in all of the cases you have to make some of the transaction, but its problem was needed to execute singleness of the money. If it's not execute, it's have a problem with change of money. We have a possibility to receive a problem, what I show next. For example, I want to explain you what the Bank of China 3 weeks ago to unveiled a pivot shift in global finance, the digital renminbi, cross renminbi. It's a central bank digital currency of China. Settlement system is now fully connected to the 10 Asian nation and 6 Middle Eastern countries. It's 16 countries what is connected with the Central Bank of China and use state digital currency of China. You see what this instantly expands digital yuan interoperability to cover nearly 38% of the global trade, enabling participating to bypass the SWIFT network long dominated by US dollar. And you see what the differences, whereas advantages of Chinese system. China's digital currency breach compressed settlement time to just 7 seconds. In the landmark trial between Hong Kong and Abu Dhabi, a payment from a Chinese firm to a Middle Eastern supplier was completed in real time without 6 layers of intermediary banks and a 98% lower transaction cost. I told you what it's a price, some of the American cents, but you know was if you make some of the transaction in dollars, and if you it's some million of dollars, not billion, million, you have a possible price of this transaction will be approximately 5-6 thousands of dollars, and time real time 2-3 days. But it's a very quickly 7 seconds, and you receive your money. You see what the China who start to create its system, cross-border settlement system. It's the first who start to use central bank digital currency. It's a big hit for United States dollars because you see it's 38% of global trade on these countries. And it's in these cases, I think much of the countries will be use yuan, like to save and to transfer money abroad to elected yuan, but not dollar in these cases. And you see what the advantages of China may be. China, you see it's a big question. China abandoned private money, private digital money. Use only state digital money. The same position of India, the same abandoned private digital money. Yes, maybe it's advantage, maybe it's will be some of the problem, but difficult to answer because it's a transaction only start to make. Yes, but we have a possible to receive this picture because you see on this picture customer have the same account in the central bank and have account in the decentralized finance system, but you see it's no intermediaries like Commerce Bank. Commerce Bank disappeared in these cases, yes, and all transaction execute central bank and DFI, and if possible to close DFI, if China close, it's possible to close private DFI. It's connected transfer in digital currency. It's private digital currency. In these cases, maybe DFI system disappeared. It's possible. It's possible, I think. You see what the today major multinational corporations play a global role because multinational are responsible for about 13% of trade. They're responsible for 16% of export and 82% of export of knowledge intensive goods. And it's a very strong position on the market, and you see what's very difficult to fighting the state with the big platform or big data or big tech with this digital company. And I present you some of the case. You see what it's interesting position. What was some years ago, where big tech company fighting with the Australian government. Yes, it's Facebook and Google try to use some of the local news and not pay the local knowledge or local newspapers about from this news. And when Australian government try to exchange its situation, they promise to check off from Australia from Facebook and Google. And this action will only confirm the concerns what an increased number of countries are expressing about the behavior of big tech companies who think they are bigger than governments and what the rules should not apply to them, wrote Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison. And he write, they may be changing the world, but they doesn't mean they run it, say Mr. Scott Morrison. It's all for me. Maybe have some of the questions. Dear friends, I listen to you. Okay, dear friends, have some questions? Oh,
Thank you very much for your presentation. It was very useful and meaningful.
okay. Thank you for your opinion. Thank you.
Looking forward to further presentations and new meetings with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Have a nice day. Thank you.